Hi everyone and welcome once again to my channel That London Girl. In this video I'll be talking about B1 CELT English test, and this test is required if you are applying for a British nationality or ILR. So I'll be talking about what is required for that test and how you can apply and like other stuff. So basically it's a 10-minute test and I applied for this in the month of February 2021, and here you can see, here is my certificate. I'll show you. So once you pass the test, you will be given a certificate like this, which will show like you have cleared the test. And I got my result in I guess 3 days. So as a first step, you have to go to the Trinity College website and apply there. And it's a very straightforward application. Everything will be mentioned there. So you have to choose one date for your exam, and the last step is you have to pay a fee of £150 for the test. So once you enroll online, then you'll get a confirmation email in your mailbox regarding the test date, venue and other important guidelines. So just go through that email word by word. It will be very helpful. Also in that mail there will be a link to download this form, which you have to carry with yourself while going for the test, and you have to fill this form at home itself. And this form is basically about the topic on which you're going to speak in front of the examiner. So it looks like this. I'll be showing you one example how you can fill it. So as you can see in this form, in the middle there is a title box, and there are like other 5 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is one middle title topic box. So here you have to write down the title of the topic on which you're going to speak, and then you have to split it into further 5 parts on which again you have to speak. So here, if like for an example, I've written my experience in UK. So that was the title of my topic, and like I split it into 5 parts. How and when I moved to UK, life in Glasgow because I stayed in Glasgow, then places I've explored, then my work life in UK and weather of UK, Scotland and England. So that's how like I splitted my topic, and then you have to speak about all the subtopics and the main topics in front of the examiner. So it's, as I said, it's a 10-minute test. So in the beginning you start with your topic and you'll keep on speaking about what you have written, like about the title and the subtopics, and after 5 minutes examiner can cross question you. Now it will be his turn to ask you some questions about the topics which you have mentioned in your form. In simple words, this test is a basic conversation between you and the examiner, and he just wants to check if you can speak at least basic English. So and see how easy it is. You have to fill and take the form with yourself while going to the center, so you get time to prepare for your topic. So that's all about the test. And if I talk about house environment, there you'll be taken to in the test center to a room, and you'll be there and the examiner will be there. So, and you'll be doing like one-on-one conversation, and like during my time it was me and the examiner was online through Teams on a laptop. So that's how I gave my test. But now since things are getting normal and there's no COVID thing right now, so I assume that your examiner would be physically present in that room. So once you give the test, then the result will be declared within 3 days. It's 90% it will be positive only. So just don't be scared. Prepare on your topic and just be confident. And if you're watching this video, it means you'll be applying for this test very soon. So all the best in advance. And if you have any further queries, you can write down in the comment section. I'll answer that. And I hope this video was useful. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.